And now, our feature presentation.
Are they twins or is one just a reflection?
Forget it, Mick.
What is this?
If I can't find a real man, I would rather die a virgin.
Last chance. I'm gonna count to 3.
It's a tummy fry.
Kill a camera.
Welcome, one and all, to another episode of Good Improv Watches, the only show on the internet where we watch something stupid, and you watch us watching that stupid thing.
Yes.
Well, we don't know if it's the only show. I mean, somebody could be recording this without our knowledge.
Wow.
And
Or
then
while I
playing in
sleep.
a
Maybe I'm
different show.
talking in my sleep. Somebody's recording that,
maybe.
broadcasting that. We just don't even know.
We don't know. We have no
We
way of
don't
knowing.
know. We'll never know. But what we do know is Dan said welcome 4 times, which means there's at least 4 people watching at any given second.
That makes sense. That math checks out.
Yes. Welcome. We've got some schlock. And it ain't going to stop there because we're also going to make fun of it.
Oh, good.
Good.
What cinema are we going to watch today? What valuable piece of Canadian cinema are we checking out this
Well,
fine evening?
we are still deeply embedded in our Lee Majors movie watching arc here.
Oh, yeah. See, I didn't even know the man made movies, and now I've learned he's made so many.
I'm not even sure he knew he made movies, to be honest with you. But we have Killer Fish.
Oh, that sounds like a classic.
Oh.
Killer Fish.
Now, I know what you're thinking. Is this connected to the Psycho Pike movie in any way? No.
The
This is
classic,
a
yeah.
different insane fish that's rolling around.
So it's not part of the Psycho Pike universe.
No.
No. It's also
Okay.
not part of the Iron Pike universe where that Pike got a face tattoo and became the world champion at boxing.
Right.
Iron Pike Tyson.
Yeah. You're familiar with the fish.
All
I
right,
see.
Killer Fish.
Killer Fish.
Killer Fish. All right, I looked it up here. Let's see. We got Karen Black and Marigo Hemingway,
Yep.
Ernest Hemingway's granddaughter,
That's right.
Oh.
as well, are in this. Killer Fish, the adventure that drags you in, pulls you under, and tears you apart. That's the tagline, everybody.
I like
Wow.
it.
So this is bound to be good.
Yes. Yeah, it'll drag you under, you know? And maybe at some point somebody will shoot some barrels into the fish, try to keep it from going under, you know?
I can only hope.
Maybe they'll try
Sounds
to play
cool
the
to
whole
me.
thing off as a boating accident.
Okay.
This is no boating accident. All right, shall we watch this? Shall we watch this thing?
Yeah, and I
With
just
the
want to
killer
say,
fish?
just say a quick thank you to all of our viewers out there. You subscribed, that's cool. If
thanks.
you haven't, you can do that now, please.
Yeah. To do that now before we start. We'll wait.
You guys want to give them a good 15 minutes or so on this? And then,
Have a good 15
Sure.
minutes to put that subscribe button. Yeah.
yeah.
All right. While that 15 minutes is rolling, I guess we'll abandon the format of the show and
Talk amongst yourselves. All right. Associated Film Distribution.
phew,
Always a
made it
mark
just
of
in time
quality
to
when
watch
you're
the
starting
movie,
something.
too. It's lucky.
All right. Okay. Backgammon. I see.
yeah.
Strange opening for a Killer Fish movie.
Maybe the fish beats him in a game of backgammon, and that's why there's a back and forth in the first place.
he's killer at backgammon.
To give up without giving me the chance to win some of my money back, are you?
Not at all, Luis. Fight is just beginning. Minute to go. Start cutting.
Can you guys hear this movie?
Yes.
Oh,
So,
because I cannot.
oh. Huh. Movies have sound usually, right?
Usually. I don't mind watching this as a silent film.
under that middle condenser.
The silent film, the famous silent film kill. Charlie, one of Chaplin's best. Killer fish.
Fireworks ready?
Oh,
You
there's
legitimately
Lee
hear
Majors.
nothing? Justin, do you hear anything?
I
here?
can't hear anything. No.
That's very strange.
I see. I'm assuming I should be able to hear that.
Yeah. I've heard explosions before, big ones, so I know what they're
Yeah.
supposed to sound like. So I'm filling in the gaps for all the information that's not coming to my ears.
Could you imagine if back in Charlie Chaplin's day, like back in like the classic like silent film era, like in the 20s, they made movies like Killer Fish?
Yeah,
Like this
that
is a
would've been
very
great.
like 70s kind of concept for a movie, right? Like
Right.
that onward. Like, okay, get a monster, Killer Fish, like 50s, 1950s. Could you imagine like back in like 1915?
Well, there it is.
Oh, there we go. I heard a helicopter. Back in 1915, you know, like United Artists presents Douglas Fairbanks in Killer Fish.
Yes. Speaking of United Artists, I'd like to give a special shout out to our audio team and for all the hard work that they do to make all of this come together and to express my gratitude to them.
Yeah,
Thanks, guys.
That's a really good point, I think, because, well, the cast sits around lazily just complaining.
Yeah.
There's a team of
The audio
audio
team
professionals
jumped right on
behind the
that.
scenes getting on it,
Yeah.
solving those problems. So the cast can just sit here and relax.
Yeah, and really
Right.
concentrate on watching this Killer Fish movie.
Yes, they are the unsung heroes of this production. Truly.
God, can you imagine if one of us had to like waste their time thinking about the technical gibberish of this thing while we're trying to make jokes about this
Yeah.
movie? It'd be chaos.
It's ridiculous. It would be ludicrous. It's so unprofessional.
Well, we all have strict stipulations in our contracts that they can't even look us in the eye or speak when we're on set.
Which just makes sense. I mean, we don't want to distract them from their work.
It's worked for us so far.
Yeah.
Come on, before it explodes!
Before it explodes.
A little late
There's
for
been
that.
several explosions. And what's that helicopter doing?
I want to know what that guy's standard of explosion is, if this hasn't met his criteria.
Hold it. Freeze.
These guys are ready for mustard gas. Look at this. Not messing around.
Okay, let's go for it.
All right, yeah, go for it, Lee Majors.
Pretty sweet grappling hook.
Yeah, there
It's
you go.
A little more cumbersome than Batman's setup, but gets the
Yeah,
job done.
yeah.
Well, doesn't Batman have to like twirl it around and then throw it though?
He used to, yeah. In the back in the day, it was a batarang. It was literally like
Yeah.
a boomerang shaped like a bat on a rope. But now it's a lot more. It's now like
A gun now, yeah.
gun kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah, but for these guys, it was a four-man operation. One had to hold the spool. You know, the other one had to shoot the thing. The other one had to carry the rope.
What are they stealing? Like this looks like a chemical plant or something.
Oil, maybe.
This is just pockets of oil. Come on,
Barrel after barrel of oil.
You can in your pocket.
Oh, forget barrels. It's faster
Where's
if you
the-
put them in duffel bags. Hey, Dan?
That's right.
Double bags of oil.
And you pour the loot out on the table to sort it out afterwards. We're rich, everybody.
Right, like the treasure vat you'd
Yeah.
take, you know?
Yeah.
Now, what was with the backgammon game earlier? Does that have anything to do with this?
That's a game of master strategists. Like, forget checkers, forget Connect 4, backgammon. That's where the masters play.
That's where it is. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. I just thought backgammon was weird because the whole point is you're supposed to get all your things over there, but you already start with some over there. I always thought that was odd.
Yeah, that's
like,
right.
Why doesn't everybody start at their side and start moving across?
Again, you can't be serious. You haven't a chance.
The best way to attract Lady Luck, my friend, is to act like you don't need her. Just like any other lady.
Just
Yeah,
like
that doesn't-
any
that-
other lady.
I've seen everything.
I don't understand those shakers. I mean, you already got to get the dice in your hand to get it in the shaker.
Well, yeah, okay, but hold on. It doesn't look so much like you're jacking off then if you use the
Yeah,
shakers
yeah.
with the dice.
Yeah, that's fair.
Honey, I was just playing backgammon with my friends. I swear.
So I just want to point out, so far, I'm not seeing how this is going to align with it. Killer fish. It seems very inland so far.
That's probably what they're heisting. They're probably after that killer fish, you know, and then they're going to get it back to the lair, and then they'll wind up in a river, and then the fish we stole.
What if it was just about the fish at the restaurant where they were playing
Oh,
backgammon?
this was so good.
This is killer. This fish was killer, you guys.
Killer fish.
The fish there, so good. All right. Whoa.
Oh, ambulances have improved. They're like they're big trucks now, not these little minivans they got here.
Yeah.
Shh, quiet. I need to listen.
Yeah, shine the light directly in my eyes. That'll help.
That's how I like it.
Checking to see if the safe has a cough here.
I wonder if Lee Majors sang the theme song for this too. Whoa, it's the killer fish. It's a stipulation. Everything is in. He has to write a theme song for it. Like Fall Guy.
These sector's tanks are all burning.
I get that song stuck in my head every once in a while. I'm the unknown stuntman. Da-da-da-da-da. I used to love that show when I was a kid. Fall Guy. Oh, full of fish.
Oh, it was gonna be like a Russian doll of other safes.
Just a bunch of boxes in here. Oh, it's jewels.
A single cubic zirconia.
Like, you always see the jewel heists and that. Are jewels really that valuable? Like, I'm like, how do you sell them? You know what I mean? Like, it's like, are they really as valuable for heists as movies make it out to believe?
American.
Go to Buckingham Palace, you knock on the door, you open your trench coat, you show them your
You
wares.
sell them. They have no problem stealing their own. They don't need to buy your stolen stuff. They've got all of India's, all of like Heart of Asia's. They got stolen jewels from everywhere. They don't need to buy stolen jewels for you. They've stolen whole countries just to get the jewels out.
The main safe alarm has just gone on.
Yes, we know.
The main safe. We're worried about the explosions right now, but all right, we'll get on that safe. Thanks, buddy.
Now, you two, switch there. Come on.
Why are there jewels at whatever this plant is? Like, why would they keep jewels there? Why
Well,
not keep it in a bank?
They do use some gems for like lasers and things like that, you know?
It was daytime. Wasn't it nighttime when they went in there?
Yes.
Yeah.
That was a long heist.
Vamos. Certo, Rex.
I mean, the first animal we've seen in this movie is a dog. Don't you want that to be a fish in this movie?
Yeah. Oh, now we're just getting the credits now.
Okay.
But this just sets the stage for the killer fish. Maybe, are we sure this isn't the name of their gang? Like they are the killer fish?
They're the killer fish.
It's like swordfish, right?
Right.
Killer fish, killer fish, killer fish, killer fish. That van was pretty out in the daylight.
How'd it go? So far, so good. You know what to do once we're out. Is the charge set?
What could they possibly have to explode? The van, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe that's where they're going fishing. It's very elaborate.
If they save some of that dynamite, that killer fish is done for, man. One stick of that, boom. Once the killer fish hits a cigar and light that fuse, that thing's finished, man.
Never seen such luck.
Game's far from over, Luis. Play.
Wouldn't it be great if this was like a remake of Jaws from the fish's perspective?
Just trying to get some lunch.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah, that's not breaking any shark laws.
It's definitely your night, Mr. Dealer.
That would seem to be.
You know, sharks have been around longer than trees have been around.
Yes.
Really?
Isn't that nuts?
Huh.
There were no trees on the planet, and there were sharks swimming in the ocean.
Yeah. Yeah, the ocean is an ancient and mysterious place, man.
That's right. Yeah.
And it's most of the earth. We forget that sometimes because the land is so big.
I haven't forgotten.
Yeah.
And that's why my first order of business will be nuke the sea.
Drain them.
Show them who's boss. You know, they do say the sea is encroaching on land. Every year it gets higher and higher, more and more land taken away.
When are we gonna put up? Stop this! Stop this nonsense!
We're
Ocean.
being colonized by the sea right now.
I'm sure you'd like the honors.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, what do I do with this?
What am I going? Does this go up my? I don't. What do you? They stole the diamonds just to put it in the bottom of the ocean.
Perfect. The perfect heist.
The perfect plan. And why'd they all have to go to do this? I mean, couldn't one person just run to the water and throw it in?
Right. But then only that person would know where in the water
Yeah, there you go.
Ash was.
This
right?
just seems really elaborate for like a couple gems.
Now they're getting on an old steamboat from the Civil War.
That could be them. That panel truck fits the description we got.
I see. See, now they won't be caught with the merchandise, and they can just say that they're nature enthusiasts who happen to be dressed all in black.
All in black with heist equipment on them.
Attention, Unit 3. We have sighted man on the Baja to Garza Forest Road.
A lot of heist equipment could be used for a hike, you know? Hard to say if you're out there hiking or heisting, you know? Ambiguous.
Oh, heist equipment. No, we thought it was heist equipment. We thought it was hike equipment. We misread it when we bought it. We thought it was odd. But we thought the sales guy must know what he's talking about. Okay, yeah. Cutting it really close there. The plan involves him jumping out of a moving van that he's going to blow up.
At the last
like
second.
Just an elaborate plan.
Smart.
Do you think he could have made it? Don't count on his share going up for grabs. He's lived through a lot worse, a lot less.
They didn't know that he was doing that?
I know. I think they did, but they cut it close. It was a dangerous part, maybe? I don't know.
Okay.
Like, even the A-team didn't have plans this elaborate. You know what I mean? Like, this is just so...
Yeah, but the A-team didn't have Lee Majors. You know?
That's true. They had Hannibal.
Yeah.
And B.A. Baracus. All right, the perfect plan.
Yep.
They'll never see us from their helicopter in this.
And if they do, we just say that we're anglers. This is just...
Because
No.
they're going to be watching the van.
We blow up a bomb, we dive overboard, and that should solve that problem.
Might have gone that way. All right, get moving.
What a shame Miss Neville isn't here to celebrate.
Oh, I'm sure she's amusing herself. In her own way.
High stakes backgammon.
That's right, I guess.
Somehow of parallel importance to the action.
Oh, man. Oh, that explosion really got me. Whew. Cut it really close there. Rolling out of a moving van didn't help either.
Yeah. I know when I was watching Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark, I was hoping that every once in a while it would cut away to a game of Chinese checkers. You know?
Yeah, because that's what you want to see.
It's a pretty brilliant soundtrack.
Yeah, I'm digging the soundtrack too.
You could have the soundtrack to Killer Fish from K-Tel. All the hits. Like Killer Fish's theme, Backgammon theme, Blowing Up Band theme,
I should translate for
and
our...
Lee Major's closing credit song, I'm the unknown jewel heist guy.
I should translate for our audience because there's various age groups. So for the boomers, bangin' means good, and for the Gen Z, bangin' means skibbity.
Ah.
Good. Yes, good. Good. And for babies who are just now emerging from the mother's womb, skibbity is just crying. It's just crying.
I just want to point out that Jordan was right, and they are dressed like anglers.
You've seen it every day this week.
But this time is different.
You can say that again. This time we hit the jackpot.
One fish. Oh, quite a few fish.
They actually did disguise themselves as anglers.
That's pretty funny. Or did they
check
hide
the fish in case they put the gems in there. Yeah. Sucker, we got him to process the fish for us.
Exactly.
All we had to do was do a jewel heist, get rid of those worthless diamonds, and then they're going to check our fish for jewels. We get free fish processing, guys.
Yes. All part of the plan.
But we check the jewels could be under those scales on the skin, too. You want to scrape those off, too.
I like the idea that the guy who's reached into the belly of the fish now has to say, it's clean. You know, like the fish and this doesn't have any jewels in it.
That's good. Excellent double meaning.
Oh, good morning. You are up early, Capitan.
No, not. I'm up late. Me da un café, por favor.
But late. They stole all your jewels.
There was a robbery at the Neumeier mine. Blew up the power station. Set fire to the fuel tanks. Wrecked the railroad, yet no one was killed.
Are you serious?
Did he say raped the railroad?
I think wrecked, maybe. Is
wrecked the railroad.
What he said.
I'm like, they got a little personal at the railroad, yeah.
Disaster. I mean, those stones were like backup capital for the entire mining operation.
You're lucky you've been working there when you did. Heads will fall. It was an inside job.
You get it?
As will fall. They won't roll, but they'll fall.
Just fall and stop. That's it.
Wow. Good luck.
So the jewels were backup capital for the mining operation that presumably provided like the coal for the power plant?
You get rich by stealing from poor hotel owners.
Game is your idea, my friend. I'll see you.
Bon dia.
He's in on it. It was his plan.
You have got a lot of nerve.
Yep.
Telling a man who is...
And he manipulated this guy to think it was his idea that he wanted to gamble.
He's lucky to be alive.
You're right. But he looks pretty healthy.
Must be that lady friend of his. I have a feeling she's extremely efficacious.
You know what I mean by that. Sex.
Hey, easy with the disturbing, lady. You see the sign on the door?
Lie down. Let me have a look at it.
It's nothing. I just rolled out of a van that I blew up.
I'm going to get that banner ready.
For me to fall in love with my nurse.
Well, then just think of
Yeah, I'd better.
I think it's just a sprain. Have you ever broken it before?
Probably.
I've never rolled out of a van before.
The jogging accident happened about 2 days ago, okay? Do you heal fast?
Look, I performed with both legs in a cast and my back in a brace. Who needs to heal?
I know people have
Now, why not take an opportunity to brag there, hey?
Yeah.
through.
He says, who needs time to heal? Well, you're wearing casts, so presumably you do?
Yeah. Now, when he says perform, does he mean he was having sex like that, or does he mean he did his job like that? What is he talking about?
Another dive.
Now, don't waste oxygen. That's just rude, lady. He has to refill that now.
He kind of had the He-Man / No Country for Old Men haircut there.
He did, yeah.
How does it feel to be rich?
So far, all I feel is wet.
Man,
Well,
champagne
I mean-
bottles are so pampered. They always get that nice little cloth wrapped around them.
That's right.
How's it feel to be rich? Well, we don't know yet. The gems are still at the bottom of the ocean right now. The plan isn't finished. So ask me when the plan's finished and we get paid for this.
You work for the company. What's the procedure? My dear Mr. Lasky, we've just made off with a fortune that took decades to amass. One can hardly speak of standard procedure.
I don't think we put in this much time to get impatient now. Why don't we say 60 days?
60 days.
Sure, what's another 60 days? I don't need to eat.
We're gonna sit around here feeding mosquitoes for 60 days. You better think about
You know, most people are living paycheck to paycheck, so I assume that most of these heist pullers
Living heist
are
to
living-
heist.
Exactly.
Yeah. Did you know that most robbers are one missed heist away from losing their safe house?
I mean, if they gotta wait 60 days hanging out here, that's not bad. I mean, this looks like a nice place to be.
Don't trust
PSA for robbers to get
Yeah.
heist jobs.
part of this operation. Don't you think?
Do you want me to tell her what I think about you and your uptown talk?
Every 60 seconds, a robbery gang is arrested by the police.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Maybe we ought to take a drive to Rio. I've had enough peace and quiet in my lifetime. Come.
I just want to point out that me, the guy who had to roll out the van that he blew up, was staying quiet the whole time and not bothering anybody.
That's right.
I had the shortest flight in the world. He was up and then down.
Da, 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 da. There's two Hemingway sister actresses, right? They look very similar to me. There's this one, and then there's Margot.
That's
I
right.
think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nag, nag, nag. Oh. They promised me a Concord and gave me a mosquito.
Oh, this guy.
Oh, just a minute.
Yeah, I've seen this guy and stuff before.
Hey?
Yeah.
Ah, all right.
Trying to think what offhand.
Yeah. Oh. All right, to work, to work, to work.
Was this guy in Jurassic Park?
No, it wasn't. But he's been in.
He was in Total Recall.
Ready?
Yeah,
Yeah.
He's the guy who
He
goes
was the guy
in.
that goes into the dream.
That's the guy, for sure.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
with the
yeah. And he's
and you
sweating.
see the sweat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's him. That is totally him.
You could have told me you spoke Portuguese.
And cramp your style on the radio?
Oh, man. That's pretty cool.
Comments to the word.
Roy Brocksmith.
Band
Okay.
the hotel.
You're having a dream, Mr. Quaid.
Yeah.
Schizoid embolism. Take this pill.
That's right.
Yeah.
You want it, you got it. Graduated model.
Yeah, he was also in Scrooged, apparently, but I don't remember what he was in Scrooged.
like easy money.
That was an excellent movie, too. Both of those. Iconic.
People to fly some
Yeah.
banana plants to New York.
Total Recall has perhaps one of the cruelest scenes in the history of movies, as far as I'm concerned. It's where
What's
Arnold.
that?
It's where Arnold is being chased by the guys who are trying to get him,
I need some.
and he's on an escalator just going up with a bunch of civilians.
Yeah, the human
And there's this
shield.
guy standing in front of him. He's just like maybe reading a newspaper or something. And then he like looks up and he's like, huh? And Arnold grabs him, puts him in front of himself so that the bullets just riddle this poor guy. And then he chucks his corpse down the escalator at them.
That movie's gruesome too. There's so many squibs in that movie. Like that is a gory.
Please.
The poor bastard had just enough time left to realize what was happening to him before he died.
It's okay. You just remind me of someone.
Well, I hope it's someone you like.
They're filled to overflowing with the Emperor's new clothes. We lose those, we lose everything, bimbo. Shapo uppo.
Person had a real Gilligan aesthetic going on there.
Yeah.
You do just that. I detest autographs.
You're having a dream, Mr. Gilligan.
You're not really on an island. Does that seem feasible to you? That a professor would be able to make a radio out of coconuts and things he finds around? What's more likely, Mr. Gilligan?
What you thought was a 3-hour tour is actually you sitting in a chair with a schizoid embolism.
Oh my goodness. Okay, we got to film that one. That's hilarious. Holy smoly.
You guys all set?
Look at these guys' jackets. That's a nice uniform.
Yeah, but what's this all about? You police? Oh, sure. Okay, go ahead. We're gonna be at that hotel that Villa was talking about. Right on the beachfront. Sounds great.
Maybe I ought to wire Rio and tell him to lock up their daughters.
There ain't no lock strong enough, pal. Because when we start the boogie tonight...
Yeah, and the younger the better. Maybe I've said too much.
Hey, you better chaperone those two love bugs of ours. Amateurs give me the willies.
Look, they're smart, careful people. Their plan was good. Their word's good.
Yeah, and rookies of the year.
Isn't that what you want, though? A rookie of the year? You don't want just a rookie.
I'll put some of those karaoke ladies...
God, if you had a whole team staffed with rookies of the year, you'd have a team of killers.
That's right.
Might have something on ice here.
I do love
So far,
Norm MacDonald's joke about rookie of the year. You know, yeah, nobody's ever been able to get it twice.
Yeah. The rare twice Rookie of the Year. I just want to point out again that there's very little fish in this Killer Fish movie so far.
Have we seen even a single fish as of yet?
I
Just
don't
those ones
think
who were
we've seen
dead,
a
right? Just the
single
dead fish.
Yeah, and we got to see those guts ripped out. That was pretty cool.
But that's more like a fish killer than a killer fish.
Yeah, that's a fish that's already been caught.
Well, look, this guy's going near the sea, so he'll probably be victim number 1. This is no jogging accident.
Like, I'm even having trouble seeing where killer fish are going to come into it.
Maybe the fish found the jewels down at the bottom of the sea.
Much too heavy for a man in your...
You know what's going to happen? That fish is going to wait till 2 people start having sex. And
That's
then
right.
it's going to...
And then it kills them.
Yeah.
Exactly recommended either.
Nonsense. Lovemaking is considered excellent therapy for cardiac patients. And I want you in the very peak of health.
Is that true? If you've had a cardiac issue, should you be having sex?
They took away my medical license for just this exact type of event. Just then.
That doesn't sound right to me.
But that doesn't mean I think you can handle me.
Okay, keep it in your pants, lady. We don't want to have to utilize
no
this
fish.
bar.
You know, Tony, next time...
Oh, it could be in the truck.
You know, I'd like something like Edgar or Clyde, you know? It's more classier.
Yeah, and have you looked in the mirror lately? There's a limit to what people are gonna believe.
Oh, no, there ain't.
Hey, it looks like they're calling it a night. About time.
They've probably been collecting overtime.
Yeah, last truck of the day. We don't check any after sundown.
Are these guys going to try and take the diamonds early?
They might be,
For
yeah.
sure. Yep.
Yeah, they said they were going to go down to Rio and wait till this is where they...
Somewhere in the car.
You're gonna look for that buoy, that yellow marker.
They're right about the 60 days. Now we're gonna dump him in the lower lake, and that's final. Oh, I don't like it. Doesn't mean we can't.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like a good idea.
Why wouldn't he take his jewelry off? Makes no sense. You know, you're gonna go
He
swimming.
He wants to protect his shirt, so he takes that off.
But not his pants or nothing, and not his necklaces.
He's wearing his shoes as well.
That's a nice shirt, Dan.
It's a really nice shirt.
This guy's toast. It's fish food, man. What's gonna come up? His head? He stubbed his toe. I've been there.
Yeah, stepped on some coral.
Tony, grab it! Tony, here!
Oh, this is gonna be the fish just happens to inhabit these waters where the jewels are.
Yeah, I'm guessing that's what it is. It's just that the fish are have nothing to do with what they're doing. It's just a coincidence that now there's all of a sudden killer fish.
They're gonna have to cut the fish in some way, then lose a share.
We're gonna deal with the fish.
Huh. Well, how could they have
So
known?
this has got to be like, were those piranha then? Because I thought they threw it in the ocean, but then they couldn't have thrown in the ocean if those were piranha.
It's a group
because
of
piranha don't live in the ocean.
rabid minnows.
Thank you.
Yeah, tuna.
These really hungry minnows.
I had reservations all right, but they never checked in.
Well, I'm sure there's a simple explanation.
I don't.
Look at this foreshadowing.
Try again after lunch.
What's this about lunch?
That was good direction right there.
My pets have already...
They're doing a great job.
This is what, the 70s? Early 80s?
This is the late 70s, yeah.
Late 70s, yeah.
$1979.
79.
Well, baby, that's it. You look like
The cream of the crop killer fish movies.
Gabrielle. A little more Jean Harlow, a little less Marjorie May.
That doesn't sound like very good direction.
Do it, that's it. Oh, good, good. Now the eyes.
Now I got to go watch all those Jean Harlow movies to find out what he's talking about.
Oh, that's it. Yeah. Oh, great, great, wonderful. All right, now let's see if we can't move a little bit. Go to the right. Let's see the arms go. That's it. Oh, swing the arms. The sleeves are wonderful.
Let's see if we can get a private studio to do this photo shoot instead of just on where all the hotel guests are.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean.
Oh, it's all
I
right.
was just modeling so hard I didn't even notice you were there.
You gotta stop meeting like this.
Well, then buy me dinner.
Dining room, 8 o'clock.
Have a martini waiting. But very dry.
You realize you just ruined a $1,000 set of rags, huh?
Really? How much is your tent worth?
Life there!
Oh, the fat guy fell in the water.
Oh, everyone's
fat
having
guy's
fun
falling
now.
down. That's how it goes.
I should have stayed at 98.
You think we'll get a scene of him? No. When do you think we'll get a scene of him eating?
Probably soon.
Soon.
If it were Dom DeLuise, it already would have happened.
You only got rid of one of us.
I loved Dom DeLuise. Rest his soul.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you can't sneak up on Lee Majors.
Where's your brother?
As if you didn't know. You and your two cronies.
I knew. Why in the hell would I ask you? Now, where is he?
Fair point.
Dead.
Those pants are really tight there, Majors.
He went to get the stones. He was doing the diving. He had all the equipment.
He did? He had his pants and some shoes. There was no equipment there.
The scuba, he had like a snorkel.
A snorkel, yeah, that was it.
I don't know. I think it was a huge snake.
He went down. He came up screaming.
What are you basing that on?
Why a snake?
You didn't see anything. Why a snake?
But it's in the water, too. Why was your first thought be, that must have been a bird? Had to have been, right?
Well, I mean, if they're in South, like they said they're in Rio, so that's South America. There are anacondas in there.
Fine.
But I mean, like, like not in a big open thing of water like that, you know?
Maybe he thought he heard a hissing sound amongst all the water splashing around.
I don't want to be here alone.
Well, I have it on
Hard
pretty
to
good
dis-
authority that
Like, I would
anacondas
have
don't
guessed
want none.
if I was going to
Mesa numero uno.
like, I would have guessed, like, I don't know, was it like, are there alligators here? Like, is something like, that's what I would have guessed.
So I said,
Some sort of alligator anaconda hybrid.
find somebody else to grind.
Oh.
Wow. An
The
anaconda.
condigator.
A condigator, even worse.
Anaconda.
Anagator.
Let us know in the chat. What do you think? What would it be called?
Yeah, what's the hybrid name of an alligator / anaconda?
He's one of the best.
One of the best what?
I was referring to his talent as a photographer. But I know some girls in New York who swear he's one of the best at everything.
Yeah, well, maybe I read him wrong.
Sounds a little bit like Rocky the Squirrel.
You only read half of it. You probably have some...
June, I can't remember what her last name is. June Foray?
Yeah.
He's a lot older than my block.
The voice actress? Yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me, man.
June Foray, yeah, she was the voice actress.
The conversation was getting interesting.
Well, believe me, it is going to get fascinating.
Oh.
They're going to play some
Charmer.
Yep, strip backgammon.
Hi. I'm the telephone.
Well, that was a quick 60 days.
Have you seen Warren alone?
Guy goes from Athens to Rome pretty quick, hey?
All day. They never
Yeah.
Stop somewhere along the way.
Bob, they never got as far as the roadblock at the end of the lake. They're going after the emeralds.
That's impossible.
It's not impossible.
They're emeralds, specifically.
Boys, if they're not in Rio, they're probably chasing skirts in the other direction. They'll be in touch, don't worry. I'll see you in 60 days.
Bob, listen to me.
Unless one of them got, I don't know, eaten by a snake or something.
And two-timers. Truly. Which are you?
Sorry, your 3 minutes are up.
What the hell is that?
Macumba. It's used to protect people. It's also used to cast spells.
From fish.
Fall in love.
Killer fish.
Killer fish.
Well, I could use a little of that. They say it never fails.
Careful. It's also used to kill.
Or fish. Now, the question is, did they have a movie ready before this, or did they just throw the killer fish in for some fun? What's the point of the killer fish?
Yeah. I wonder if they had, like, it was a heist movie and they went, guys, this movie's really dull, actually. Why don't we throw in some killer fish, guys?
Okay, now we're talking.
It's like that that Bigfoot style or monster or whatever it was, where it was the whole movie was about geology. And they just tacked on a monster at the end.
Right.
Yeah.
No jacuzzi.
Right?
This also
Just gonna-
seems a bit like Tommy Tricker 2 to me, in that they're just in a tropical location. Somebody clearly gave them money to go film something there.
yeah. Just hang out in South America for a bit, guys. Have a vacation. It's like an Adam Sandler movie.
Right.
Go on vacation for a bit. We'll film a movie while you're there. Oh, yeah.
He
Poor
saved,
guy.
he saved time by not doing up a bunch of the buttons on his shirt.
Yeah.
This guy's ready for American Gladiators here.
Now this is having some gear.
Look, you're gonna feel a lot better when we get the jewels. Where are they?
She threw them from here about 10 feet out.
Oh, should be no problem to find them then, right?
But I feel I should warn you. My brother. I feel I should warn you. My brother went in there and did not come out.
Right,
so just FYI.
Instantly killed.
Do with that information what you will.
Why are they doing it at night as well?
Right, fish are nocturnal.
Fish.
He doesn't know exactly where the jewels are, and he's doing it in pitch black darkness.
This is
deja vu.
Well, have we tried sending a third guy into the fish-infested waters?
Yeah, hold on. But
the
what
charm,
if?
right,
Just
guys?
jumps right in.
Oh,
yeah, that's
shoot him
right.
with the
Have
gun.
we tried?
Point the
Nope,
harpoon
that didn't
right in
work
his
either. That
chest.
guy died too.
He was like basically daring him to shoot him. He had the harpoon and he was holding it in his chest. Did you guys see that? Okay, hold on. We got to back up here.
That was amazing.
Look, just before he dies, watch what happens. He's like, no, shoot me, motherfucker.
That's gang loyalty, man. He wanted to go down together. Yeah, he made that happen. That was seppuku.
Yeah.
Go in now while the fish's
Okay,
bellies are
calm down,
full.
lady.
Fish can't
Yeah,
possibly
they've
eat
already
all
eaten
of
two
us.
guys. We'll storm the fish, guys.
Yeah, a gang. They're like, hey, they can't eat all of us. It's just a revolving door of henchmen going into the water.
Like, did he harpoon him to try and harpoon something to get out, or was he just holding it and accidentally? Like, what?
Yeah, I don't think he intentionally
What
meant to shoot him with the
happened there,
harpoon gun.
harpoon-wise? No, I hope not.
Probably just all the agony from being eaten alive. He clenched his hands, you know? Hard to consciously maintain a relaxed hand while you're being devoured by fish so as to not shoot your friend who's aiming a harpoon gun at themselves in the chest.
No.
You've been stalking the ocean with killer fish?
You did it.
What do you mean he did it? What the fuck are you talking about? It's a whole ocean of fish.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't. Get out of here.
50 pair to be precise. The day I decided to go through with the robbery. There must be tens of thousands by now.
So he intentionally stalked the water with piranha.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah.
On the contrary, they betrayed us. They were punished.
And how are you planning to get the jewels back? Well, to be
drain-
fair, I had not thought that far ahead.
They didn't even know.
He'll put in an antidote after the 60 days, which they all agreed, right?
A secret like that amounts to betrayal in my book.
He'll put in a fish that'll eat all the piranas. And then he'll have just a larger fish to deal with that fish all the way up.
Yeah, a bigger
Shoot
fish.
it or
A
something,
bigger
you know?
piranha-eating fish.
To me when you sent me down in the mines.
If I had said anything about the piranhas, they could have taken.
What a stupid story. Oh.
About me. Could have told me, seems to me.
Well, she got over her friend's deaths pretty quick.
I mean, I don't think they're friends, though. I mean, the
co-workers.
Lee Majors and the two other guys
Co-workers.
to each other.
My God, don't you think I'm horrified by what's happened?
No, you put the fish there.
Right, you seem perfectly fine with that.
Where?
Now you just get a long stick with a hook so you can get them jewels out of there.
No, you needn't. He's remained loyal. If he continues to do so, he risks nothing.
No. Lasky was with me. We watched Hans and Warren die. He's bound to think of this place. Your little habit. I want you to explain everything to him the way you explained it to me. We have to stick together. If we fight...
Because it made so much sense when you explained it to her. All right. I gotta feed her to some piranhas.
Yeah, somebody's going to be sleeping with the fishes.
Bob.
Apparently piranha aren't actually that dangerous. Like when they get into a frenzy, they can like... Well, yeah, but they like if something dies in the water, they can pick it clean really quickly. But there's been plenty of people that have like actually gone swimming, and the piranha don't bother them, right? Like they don't often go after live things. Apparently, it's
Right.
you know.
Well, if you ever get caught in a situation where you're being swarmed by piranhas, take out the largest piranha in the group, and then the rest will just avoid you after
show
that.
who's boss.
Spear fishing.
Otherwise, you'll be that piranha's bitch for the whole
That's
time.
right. For as long as you're in the water.
Want to leave a message before you go?
You just delivered the message, dear. Yes, tell him I said, we'll miss him.
He could have told her himself. He was just in the shower. He could have just gone over there.
Making it hard to breathe with the water on your face like that. They're making it unnecessarily hard on themselves. This guy's got something planned.
Well, where is he?
According to his new girlfriend, underwater fishing.
He was having sex with Ernest Hemingway's granddaughter in a shower. Didn't want to disturb him.
The partnership is officially dissolved.
Too bad, but it would seem so. Yes.
Wonder how he's dealing with the piranhas.
He isn't. He was hiding in the shower while his girl did the talking. It's his way of saying he doesn't like what we've done.
I don't like it either. Like, what seems... The whole plan seemed elaborate already, and now you're adding piranhas to it?
Uh-oh. Maybe the piranhas know if you have ill intent, so they'll leave her alone.
Or even worse, Dan.
Yeah, they're not after this woman's not after the jewels.
Maybe something even worse. He forgot to put film in the camera.
Oh no!
Esther Williams has done it again.
Please, I left my wigs in New York.
I bet.
You sure you don't want me to?
What wigs does he have?
I think you better keep your hands to yourself.
It isn't that funny.
Ready when you are, miss. You've got quite a day ahead of us.
Well, that's an understatement.
You want to hold on to a hat like that when you're out at sea because of the wind.
Blow right off.
I've seen this movie. They're going to go into this black lagoon. There's going to be this creature there. It's not going to let him leave.
Oh. The seahorse of the Black Lagoon.
Creature's complaining. Who put all these piranhas in here?
The hair is wrong. The dress isn't all brand. 3 palm trees in a lake does not Brazil make. We need something dramatic, a little chiaroscuro. This isn't it.
Matt, get us under those clouds. We need them for background.
Terrific, terrific.
Sure. We might as well get the clouds before they get us.
Rain? Oh, no, you don't. Not before we finish shooting.
I wouldn't be too sure.
Oh, sorry. I'll hold off the rain then until we're done. Sorry, everyone.
Oh, much.
Yeah. Hold off the rain, everybody.
Not you, and. That's it. Oh, good.
All right, now are these guys going to try and get the jewels? How are they going to avoid the piranhas?
Time to test out the gas. See if they're comfortable.
Piranha gas.
Ah, piranha gas. Got it.
Here. Right this way. Ta-da! Great.
Realism? There never were shrunken heads in Brazil.
But there are on 14th Street. I know the shop.
Oh, now I know you're legitimately tacky.
How rude. Well, this is my family. Mom, Dad, darling Kathy, Vicky, they're all here.
I think you need to try their diet.
That's it. Laugh it up. Art.
You know, you're really going to hand it to historic fat people.
Okay.
It took so much extra effort to become fat back then. Nowadays, it's just...
Yeah.
Eat
Yeah,
anything,
really
you're going to
work
get
at
fat.
it.
Who even cares?
You ready?
I think that's why it's not the status symbol that it used to be. Because like
Yeah.
you said, it used to be an indicator that you had vast resources, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very lucky man. You're about to become the highest paid diver in history.
Provided you
you
don't
get
get
in there,
eaten
my
alive
little
by
piranha.
piranhas, which you almost certainly will. And sorry, why will this work in the face of the other ones not working?
I don't know. Like, did he mention gas? Did he put gas in the water? Did he use his piranha whistle? I don't know. Like, why?
Yeah, I don't know. I think the only gas is for her to breathe.
We've yet to see any of these piranhas. All we've seen is people screaming.
Maybe he just told the piranhas to stop.
He just called them. All right, call it off, guys. We're good.
Knock it off, everyone. Why didn't he go down in the water too? Send his lady instead.
Right.
He can't. He doesn't know how to swim, Dan. He's the planner, not the swimmer. My idea was to come up with this overly elaborate heist and put piranhas in the water.
Yeah.
Ew! I touched it. Ew!
He's a skeleton already.
Well, they are piranhas. they take everything off, right?
And all the organs and everything in one day.
Yeah. They strip everything off of there.
They left the
They're very
pants though.
efficient.
Oh, she farted under there. I better back up.
Yeah. Now I'm not interested in her anymore.
She has spent far more time underwater not being attacked by piranhas
Yes.
than any of those fellas did.
Oh, I saw them.
Oh, there they go.
There they are.
They're
She
just
has
waiting
gas.
for
She's sprayed.
the loot.
Oh, like it's going back and forth from showing actual piranhas to showing like clearly like on strings, not in water.
And she fucking just maced him. That was the plan.
She pulls up the jewelry box and it's like a skeleton of jewelry box because they ate that too.
He just rips the
Okay,
jewels out of
secure
her
the
hand.
bag. That's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. Stop that.
Oh, and she's epileptic too. She's just having horrible luck.
It's all right. Kate, it's all right. It's all right. We've done it. We've done it.
Yeah, look at the two of us. Our efforts combined did it.
Yeah, we did it.
The two of us.
We did it. The two of us.
The two of us did it together. What a team.
Yep. They'll be boning tonight.
Come into the light. Come this way. Elevate yourself. Elevate higher. Elevate. Uh-huh. Well, what do you
And
think?
then the twist is the killer fish aren't even the piranha. That's not what they're referring to. The killer fish is that thing where when you go pee, it like swims up your urethra. That's the
Oh,
fish.
yeah.
Really special.
Yeah, that's a bad one.
Ollie, that was great. Can we duplicate lightning?
I hope we won't have a hurricane.
Duplicate it. I shall improve upon it. The very gods themselves shall beat the path to my door. Dazzling prospect, Miss Star.
Really close to stand behind
Yeah, I
somebody.
was gonna say you need to be that close to me when you're standing like that.
Idiots! They couldn't wait 60 days. I waited years.
I don't fully understand what the extra 60 days was in service of.
Yeah, I don't know why they needed to wait 60 days to get them out of there, because clearly there's nobody guarding this area.
Yeah.
They could have gotten them at any time.
It was the gentleman's agreement. You know, just like an honor thing. Like they all agreed, like, hey, we'll wait, presumably till the heat dies down, you know?
Right.
Right now, let's do it, baby. That's it. Like, oh, a jungle baby. I love it. Okay, here it comes now. You want your surprise? Here it comes now.
Just perfect. It was worth all the trouble. Don't you think so, Max?
That sounded sarcastic.
Just give me 6 more days. Today this trickle, tomorrow the Red Sea. Not only lightning, but smoke. You beat that? Oh, no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Can't you take a joke?
Look, wonder if Lasky did it. Looks like a wet walk home.
I'll buy a mink raincoat if we get there.
Sold.
A mink raincoat.
I don't think that would be very effective.
Yeah, not at all.
Mink aren't known to be very waterproof.
And it would hold in a lot of heat.
Hey, you get all sweaty in there.
Yeah, all sweaty and muggy on a rainy day.
And you got this soaking wet fur on yourself.
It's Max. Come on, we'll get a ride back with him.
Does this mean I don't get my raincoat?
Max! Wait! Who is it? Ah, Senor Dinner. Give me your hand, miss. Easy. There.
Ah, more backgammon.
Whatever happened to beginner's luck?
Finally.
Hello. Room for 2 more? Sure, come on in. Now we know why they call this a rainforest. Yes, we do. Thank goodness.
I thought we probably knew that before, actually.
It's because of the
I think that's fairly
rain.
common knowledge. What do they call it? The rainforest, guys.
Boat broke its line in the storm. I see. Well, make yourselves at home.
In the shower.
I was showing Gabrielle the basic moves. Looks to me more like you're trying to keep them a secret. Leaving plots at this particular stage of the game, my dear, can be a very reckless proposition. Unless, of course, one knows how to turn them to one's own advantage. Maybe I should take a lesson.
What's like the victory condition of this movie? Like, do they get the
yeah.
other team gets the Lee Majors gets the jewels, and then that's the end of the movie, or?
Yeah, he gets the jewels.
Yeah, I don't know.
He gets to sleep with this blonde woman again.
Well, I got her into this mess. Let's see if I can.
And he gets to keep on stealing gems as long as he wants.
Such a good sport. Could be very expensive. How would you know?
At least we're not short of dry clothes. Try this on.
Lovely, thanks.
Seems like the fish plot point's kind of already dealt with, hey?
Yeah, they've already finished that. Now it's just about jewels and backgammon, guys. Jewels and backgammon. With the occasional interludes of fashion photography.
Do you think they made this movie and then they thought, what the heck do we call this thing? And then Phil says to Billy, hey, you remember that scene with the fish?
What?
The
no,
one scene we had
one
fish?
day.
As a joke. Uh-oh. So now the hurricane's going to pick all the fish up.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, it's gonna be a fish NATO.
What about my plane?
Yeah.
Piranha fish NATO.
In 3D. Now
They were just stealing gems and playing
Royale.
backgammon, and it was only supposed to be a 3-hour tour.
Oh, yeah. Backgammon. The heck? I said Baccarat. That's a singer.
Is it did you say Baccarat?
Yeah,
instead of backgammon?
Baccarat is a singer. That's right.
Thanks for the lesson. It would seem I underestimated you.
Yeah. If you go to Vegas and say, I want to play some Baccarat, they'll direct you to the jukebox, not to the card table.
Yeah, well, each game is played on a different table, Dan, you know. The jukebox being one of them.
That's right.
High stakes Baccarat.
Rough going, huh? Boat all right?
Sure, she loves this stuff.
Looks like a miniature.
Nothing's the matter now.
Which would be
It probably is.
be a good way to get that shot too, you know. Same with the pipes on the wall earlier in that boiler room at the factory.
Yeah.
I think that one might have been a miniature too.
Olha,
Oh,
mãe de Deus.
oh, that's a miniature too. That dam is a miniature for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Now it's a flood movie, everybody. Those miniatures are adorable, actually. I like those cute little.
I agree. It adds a lot of character to the film.
Yeah.
One of the things I liked about Beetlejuice as well.
Yeah.
That was fun. Now it's the Piranha Poseidon adventure.
Yeah, that's a Poseidon adventure, but like a little tiny boat.
A boat goes upside down and those piranhas start getting in deck by deck. Oh, they're in trouble.
Yep. The jewels could fly out the window back into the water.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, now Lee Majors knows where the jewels are.
Yep. He knows Lee Major knows where the jewels are.
He knows.
Now the real game begins.
I mean, if I were that guy, I'd cut Leech Majors back in. Like, look, here you go. I will give you your cut of the money.
I think the hull is breached.
It looks like it.
Yep. They're moored on that, whatever
What did
that
they
was.
breach on? It was something underwater that they rammed into?
Like a wood thing.
Log or something, yeah.
For bad news, please say good.
For you, it's good. I'm going to see how bad it is for me.
Piranha comes out and gets his neck.
May west. May east. And north. May south.
We'll go out. 180 kilometers an hour.
Activate Godzilla. Stop these piranhas.
It does look like a Godzilla set, doesn't it?
Look! Take all
It's a flood.
Oh man, we just fixed that after the jewel explosion thing.
Oh, that was a
We
cool
fixed all the
shot.
explosions. Now we're flooding. Oh, there, yeah, that was good.
I know that word. That means
It
fast.
is it is reminiscent of Godzilla though, like all the miniatures and like the little disaster coming through, and that are like Thunderbirds, where they have all the sets and the
Oh
puppets.
yeah, for
and
sure. Yeah.
Yes. Boom. I bet you if Hollywood went back to this, they'd start making money again.
Yeah, there's a certain charm to it, right? I mean, it used to be that movies were magic tricks, and now it's just well, they just do it on a computer,
Yeah.
right? There's no.
You're right. Part of the charm is
mystery.
lost. No mystique. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there is mystique, because there's like a million X-Men movies, but there's no.
Yeah. It's played by like 3 different actresses.
The other thing is the public has access to all of these tools now too, so you can make CGI like that in your own home.
Yep. Yeah, you can do it in your living room on your laptop.
Yeah.
This is harder to do in your living room. Making all these miniatures, flooding them, having explosions.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a hole in the boat.
Fortunately, just that. It's a tough one to
That's okay. Stuffed you full of rags. Or something.
If we take on too much water, it will shift us off the
Have
road.
any chewing gum, senor?
Well, that would work. Just blow a large bubble and.
Oh, that was just dumb. That's just dumb. 3 majors. That's not going to work.
To do with the wrench. Oh, here's his weapon now.
Like, what was his plan? Hit him with a wrench and then what? Oh, he fell on this wrench while we were down there trying to fix the hole.
On shore. I'll be there.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. They don't have any of that gas.
Right. Well, they got Lee Majors, though.
Yeah, lady, if you could just keep screaming so my last few minutes on Earth are just filled with horrifying shrieks, that would be great.
And then she pushed another guy in. The guy went in to go save him. And then she didn't go, stop, don't do that.
Maybe they'll do a George Romero shot here.
Where just this top half comes out.
Yeah.
Oh no, those fish are gonna be after me. They know I'm fat and delicious. Well, there's nothing in this medical kit but worthless jewels.
You're all right.
What if he eats all the piranhas?
Yeah, I was gonna say he was looking at that fish, and my first impulse was, "Oh, that looks tasty." Like he falls in the water and he comes out, and then there's no piranha left. He's just like, I don't see what the big problem was, guys.
That's awesome. The big fat guy saves the day through eating. That's great.
Saves the day. Eating all the fish.
Anything else? No, sir.
It's like if we were watching Armageddon and Dom DeLuise is one of the spacemen. He's like, I got a plan, boys, and just eats the asteroid.
He just eats the asteroid.
That would have been beautiful.
Bang! Bang! Gotcha!
I don't think that kid should be allowed to play with that.
No, he's just made enemies for life in those birds.
Killer Birds, the sequel to Killer Fish.
Now, the birds might be too embarrassed to come back because they're like, guys, I don't even think he shot that gun at us. I think we just flew away because he yelled bang, bang. Let's eat the kid now.
Uh-oh. Piranhas are going to eat a kid.
What happened?
He was beaten. The lake is full of piranha. You're safe now.
Sacanagem.
Why did that piranha beach itself?
There's a bunch of them. The storm,
Yeah.
I think, blew a bunch of them in.
Oh. Oh, yeah, that's right. There was that tornado that blew up the dam.
Yeah.
The lake is full of piranhas.
I need to borrow this plane. I have to escape from the piranhas.
Max on the radio. We must warn him about them.
Oh, boy. All right, let's go. I just hope this mother works. Come on, and put it out. Vamos,
Why do you push it by the propeller, you idiots?
There are 2 cans here. They should be enough to float it. Assemble it on deck. Move about slowly.
The captain that jumped in the water?
Yes.
Yeah, because one of his crew fell in, and he was bleeding, so the captain jumped in to try and save the crew member.
Well,
And then the piranha attacked him, but they pulled him out.
The captain's supposed to go down with the ships. That was kind of foolish of him.
As soon as you can.
I don't see anything, Tom.
The storm? You gonna blow him off course? Might have headed for...
I'm trying to formulate a joke about the captain going down on the ship, but it's just nothing. It's not coming through.
We have the premise. We'll let our audience fill that in the chat, please. Complete that joke for us.
Yeah.
And luggage.
No. I'll stay with Paul.
You know, that's actually quite funny because ships are ladies, too. You know?
Yeah.
So it works really well.
Yeah, see, it's almost there. There's something there,
If you
but it's just not quite.
feed the fish, I'll take Ollie. Come on, Ollie.
All right, Ben will go with you and bring the raft back. Ben?
Don't push me.
When you go down on a ship, you know, some ships like it if you go mizzen mast to mouth.
Okay. Easy now,
Mizzen
Ollie.
mast.
There you go. Okay, now we're cooking.
Lie down.
Some blue ship.
That's just a
humor.
dumb idea.
It's
No! The oar! They need an oar! Christ, they can't paddle with their hands!
I just don't see this as being a good idea.
Here it comes, Anne!
Bonk. Okay.
It's not gonna work.
No, it
it's not gonna-
probably is not.
No.
Yeah, won't you just spin in a circle?
I could have told you that to begin with.
There are holes in this thing. There are holes in it. No, it's impossible.
there's not room for both of us, man. He's like, what are you talking about? I'm taking up half of the...
Bit his finger.
Now they get the whole damn thing.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to spend some time eating that. I would all swim to shore because they're all going to be busy for a while. I like to they keep cutting to the piranha who are just calmly just kind of swimming. They're not.
They're not even after him, yeah.
It's like they're having to like push them. They have to push them into the guy. Like, look, make it look like he's eating. Come on, push him. That was a dumb idea, though. Putting that guy on that thing and
How
it's just,
in the hell did you fall in the river?
Swim, man, swim!
It's like Tremors, but with water.
Like if you don't move,
And,
they
you know,
can't
not
hear
good.
you.
Right. Yeah. Swim, don't walk?
Lie down, Ann. Lie down. Rest.
I'll get some.
Lie down, rest.
Lie down, rest. Have a nap. Have a nap. Take 10, 15.
Plane.
The plane.
It's a plane.
No, it's Superman.
Nothing.
I'm gonna make another pass.
Crashes right in the water. All right. Well, this is sorry we're not making any jokes here, guys, but there's really nothing funny happening. We're just all just staring at a plane.
Well, what do you want, folks? Do you want quality or quantity? You know? I could rifle
we can't
off.
give you either.
We can't.
Or do you want just three people quietly, respectfully watching a movie?
It's Ann.
We know
You
at
can watch
least
it with
one
us.
member of our audience wants that.
Tom, over there!
Who are you yelling at?
The plane has seen us.
Right. The Victor 1. This is Delta Charlie Bravo. Over.
The Victor 1, we read you over.
I have located the tour boat. It's approximately 200 yards offshore.
I'm going to crash my plane into it now.
Appears to be.
I'm just going to dive in and take a little swim to the boat, make sure they're okay. I'm rubbing myself with this barbecue sauce so I make better time in the water.
Can you assist? Over.
All we have available is at the mine.
If we had some jewels, maybe we could assist, but we just don't have any jewels left, so you're on your own.
Yes. It's ready.
Okay, drop.
Bonk. Ow.
Yep, we're not swimming in after that. Thanks for nothing, assholes.
Get another one.
Yeah, because they have no knowledge of killer fish.
Yeah, they don't know there's
No.
piranha in the water. Yeah.
No, they do. They were on the beach.
Oh, you're right.
And they saw
Oh,
those
that's true. I
piranha
guess that's true.
bite
Yeah.
the boy.
Okay, drop.
Yeah, but they don't know that they're infesting the whole.
That's true.
Well, presumably these rafts will inflate, and then they'll be able to get to them somehow here. Yeah.
Damn it, it's too far.
If they paddle.
And now it's just floating away. You know where they are now. You could just go back to the mainland, and I'm sure you could get a boat and just go over there.
Yeah.
On the ground, buddy. On the ground. Hang on, here we go.
He is gonna run out of fuel.
Max, is there a landing strip around here somewhere? Not even a butterfly could get in there.
What did you say about a butterfly?
A
landing
butterfly
strip
couldn't even
that's
land
small.
there, yeah. It's not sounding very promising here.
God.
No, something's wrong with the plane. Like it's fuel or something. There's something.
That's missing a wing. That's
He
what's
was
wrong
looking at
with
the
it now.
gauge. Yeah.
Hey, feller, your plane's on fire there.
Get the hell out of here! Get down! Get down!
Of course, they'll explode. Boom.
Boom. This is all a distraction for a second jewel heist.
That's right.
Let's get to the beach.
Come on, senora.
We're on a beach. We just have to go through here, through Anaconda Cove.
There aren't any more blankets. I hope there's a good reason for this.
You think this blanket buys enough time to get down to that raft?
That's all we've got. Let's try it.
Hey, you're not really gonna go into that water, are you?
What the hell is that? Oh. The piranhas have blown up the engine.
Must have been a carbide lamp.
Carbide explodes on contact with water. I completely forgot about it.
Explodes on.
So naturally, we have plenty of it on the boat.
You got any more of those things on board?
More? Yes. There's some in the wheelhouse, in the locker.
Oh, is this going to be like, so in Jaws they threw the big propane tank in its mouth and needed a bigger boat? Do they need a smaller boat to deal with the smaller
it's a
piranhas?
carbide lamp.
And it's a little small carbide lamp to
Yeah,
throw
we're
at
going to
them.
need a smaller boat.
Right, yeah.
Flawless.
Oh, that's awesome.
They got 3, 4, 5.
He said earlier there's got to be thousands by now, though. So it's not like
Tens of thousands,
one
he
killing
said.
him with like 10 at a time with a lamp.
Well, it's like the prison analogy, right? If you kill the biggest, meanest piranha, the
That's
other ones
right.
get scared.
No, don't go.
Go right after the second one goes off. Not before, otherwise you'll float up with the fish. You ready?
Boom.
precious carbide lamps.
My antique lamps. Yeah, I was gonna say my antique lamps.
Did you notice he started unbuttoning his shirt and then didn't even bother taking it off? He's just, I want to show a little more chest for this.
Then it was like buttoned up after when he jumped off. It was re-buttoned again, it looked like. The continuity girl was eaten by piranhas, to be fair.
Yeah. So...
Killer fisher, killer fisher.
So the explosions did absolutely nothing then, essentially, since he's still getting swarmed by hundreds of piranhas.
He's wearing really thick pants, so he's good.
I'll get the first aid kit.
Here, use this.
While you're at it, get the second and third aid kit.
This is a bigger job.
Everyone just get comfortable.
What are you doing?
I'm hedging our bet. Ah, put it down.
I don't want to leave these people here.
We're not leaving them, love. We're just buying a little time.
Who said you were coming anyway?
Yeah.
Do it!
Why would he give her the gun? She just said she doesn't want to do it.
Don't put me in this position, Paul.
You can just stop pointing the gun at them. I mean, there's really nothing...
Yeah, you can just, shoot him and take the gems. Oh, and he's gone.
I see.
Do you? How long did you think you'd have to wait for my old heart to give out, huh? 6 months? A year?
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, love, but really, there's nothing wrong with the old ticker.
He left her the gun.
No bullets, I'm guessing.
You wouldn't.
I would hope so, because otherwise he's an idiot.
You, Diller. You don't know me. Then I didn't have you pegged for a bastard either.
Yeah, okay. He's not that stupid. He didn't put bullets in the gun.
Sometimes.
I was gonna say if he had gave her a loaded gun, he'd have to be really an idiot.
Yeah, truly stupid.
Well, the idea of a gun is enough to hold people captive.
Yeah. Well, that's what he was. That's what he was going with, right? Because you more or less assume that it's loaded. Oh my God!
But he's got a major problem. Oh, that hurts.
Oh,
that
hurts
a lot.
Oof.
Oh,
the piranha aren't attacking because they're like, whoa, let's see how this turns out.
That's 3 bad strikes he's taken.
Let's see who's going to come on top.
Now he's being eaten to death.
Or is he being eaten to life? No, you're probably right. It's probably to death, now that I'm thinking about it. At first, that other one makes no sense. Lee Majors doesn't care. He's going to be eaten. He just wants to get this bastard.
You have a whole other ore there. Why are you using the jewels?
Oh, now he's hitting him with the jewels.
A lot longer for Lee Major to die.
Here.
Probably.
Come on.
How did he get back?
Take him over here.
He's a lot tougher. He's a tougher meat.
Grit. He's got grit.
Wow, the piranhas really went after his genitals.
He's paddling with his hands.
They ate this man's entire shirt.
I love it too. If he was paddling, the guy was paddling with his hands, but then he brings his hands up and there's no skin on his hands. Oh.
That would be quite good. Yes.
Did you guys see the piranhas just pop the little raft?
Oh.
Yep.
Oh. Yeah, they've been into the raft.
Now this guy's gonna get eaten instantly.
What's the matter with him? Hey! Please, get that thing inflated.
Who would have thought that putting piranhas in the lake would have been a mistake?
My one regret is stocking the lake with piranhas.
Yeah, that's like you just could have like they could have gone back 2 days later to get the thing and paid everybody, and none of this would have happened.
Instead, he went down like Arnold Schwarzenegger in Terminator 2 Judgment Day, holding the jewels while he sinks into the water.
Yeah, that's right.
Should have given the thumbs
What was
up.
that
on
Lee
his way
Major's
down.
hand? Was that something he pulled off the raft?
Yeah, I'm not sure what
I
that
think
was.
so. A valve or something?
The copter, we're safe.
Was it?
Hey, here.
Or a gauge?
Yeah, he must have pulled it off the raft.
Come on, Luis. I'm gonna need some help out there.
Maybe some sort of like an Apple Air tag.
An air tag. Yeah, that's right.
Throw it over here.
Let's use our piranha
Piranhas
proof.
flying the helicopter.
Piranha proof rafts. Why didn't we think of that?
Do.
Kate, let's go. Kate, come on. It's all over now.
All over, except for all the piranhas that are still infesting this part of the world where they're not supposed to be. Did he mention, were they like genetically tampered with, or like would like what?
They were
What was so
anti-Semitic
special about these
piranhas.
What would these piranhas have eaten too? Would they not be the apex predator of wherever they were?
I mean, I think they eat like mostly just things that fall, like die in the water.
Right. But
right?
it's
Like they eat like deer or whatever it is that falls in the water. You know?
Okay, sure, but it's like, oh, ha ha ha! You've come to my land stocked with thousands of lions. Well, all those lions would not have enough to eat outside of this, right?
Here to see you, Miss Neville.
Yeah, exactly. They would starve to death very quickly. Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
They'd eat their own, maybe. Cannibalize each other.
Cannibal lions?
Certainly.
Cannibal lions. Hey.
Cannibal
there you
lion.
go.
That's scary.
Inspector, you may come in now.
Inspector.
Yes, I'm Kate Neville.
Would this be yours by any chance? We dragged the site of the wrecked boat.
My beauty case.
Oh, they've probably looked inside and saw jewels in there.
Busted. Going to prison.
I must have a key for it someplace.
They didn't look.
Last call to Barry.
Oh, no, they didn't. It wasn't a setup. He actually just returned their beauty case. That's funny.
Here. Nice week, bye.
Oh, did they switch cases at one point? So somebody accidentally has the...
Probably. The first aid kit with the... Yes,
Oh.
certainly that's what happened.
Yeah. I'm wondering, yeah.
Funny how things turn out. Yeah, really.
Thank you.
Bye. Bye-bye.
She opens it up and it's just piranhas. Oh, back in the day where you didn't really have to worry about security that much.
Yeah.
You put your bag through the thing, you walked through, that was it.
through.
You made your plane on time.
Her way out now. She's got it with her. Everything must have gone well. So, happy endings. Excuse me? Are you sure no champagne?
And there was room to sit on a plane.
Southeast Asia?
Yeah.
No way.
Complimentary champagne,
As of right,
lobster dinner
call you.
for your 5-hour flight.
Please allow me.
Free sex with flight attendants.
They just had to do it.
Anytime you want. Yep.
They had to do it. It was their job.
Thank you.
Yeah, whether you wanted it or not, they thrust it on you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little of both?
Okay.
All right, what's the twist going to be? Is there going to be something? Yeah. Oh. Yeah, they switched it out at some point. She's staying pretty calm about it, though, because she hasn't been eaten by piranhas. Man, I was really counting on those jewels to pay for this flight. Ooh.
No problem.
And you thought I brought you all the way to South America for nothing.
Let's have a look at those little nothings.
Oh, she was part of the plot the whole time.
And I've asked you not to call my genitals little nothings, okay?
They're littler since they got bitten off by piranha earlier.
Well played.
Job well done. I've kept the half that are missing. Fair enough.
Fair enough.
She kept the what?
Half were missing.
Yes, sir.
They split it 50-50. That's fair.
Well, there you go. Those are killer fish, everybody. Yeah.
I'm gonna get this soundtrack, man. This is good.
This movie should not have happened.
What? Huh?
Stay tuned for Killer Fish 2.
Featuring even less fish content than ever before.
Killer Fish 2, Manhattan.
Yeah, there you go. The Hudson River is the scene of the new one. I'd probably call that movie The Emerald Heist.
Yeah, yeah.
My title would
the fish were... Well, it's a very small part of it.
Yeah. I would call it that film Poopy Fish. Because I think the fish were kind of poopy. They were not nice.
The underwater piranha sequences were
nice
by
fish.
Herbert V. Feiss. He can be the one who's to blame for this.
It's his fault.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. That was bad. I didn't like it.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Lee Majors, you owe us a better movie.
That's right. Get to work, Lee Majors. Don't
Get on it.
rest.
Enough is enough at this point.
Enough is enough. Well, if you're still with us at this point, please subscribe to the channel. You sadomasochist, you.
Yeah.
And don't go swimming in piranha-infested waters.
Even if there's a bunch of emeralds at the bottom. Not worth it.
All right, well, there you go. And now we have a closing shot of Jesus.
Yes,
And
which
we're
is
all
what this
good to
movie
go.
was all about. It all led us to Christianity.
It all led us about Jesus.
Hallelujah.
Arnold
Now, if you look-
Schwarzenegger is filming his like Arnold in Rio movie as we speak. Have you ever seen that?
No.
No.
Is that
When
real?
Arnold Schwarzenegger, before he was like a movie star, he was like he was an Olympian, right? He was he was known as the bodybuilder, and he went to Rio, and like it was supposed to be like he's like looking at the culture and stuff, and it's supposed to be like a documentary. I don't even know where they played it, if they played it in theaters or if they played it on TV, but essentially it's just him kind of just groping dancers and stuff, right? Like any women, any bikini play. Why don't you come with us we're going to this place later? We'll sample the food, the Jamaican, the Brazilian food, and it's just his excuse to flirt and touch women. Under the guise of I'm really interested in Brazilian culture.
Well, who isn't?
Tell me
huh?
more about this dance. What, you put your hands here like this? Is that how you do it?
Arnold, you sly dog.
You sly.
He's a scoundrel, that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was before he was a big movie star.
Right.
Oh yeah.
So Arnold in Rio, a.k.a. Exhibit A.
yeah. Whew. All right. Well, thanks for watching, everybody.
Yeah, thanks for being here. We will see you next time.
Yeah. Have a good night.
All right. Adios.
Bye.